Well, 50 years ago, Purdue's Krannert School of Management launched one of the first business programs of its kind in the country to help recruit minority students. Here to talk now about an important anniversary and what's new at the Krannert School, I'm pleased to be joined, as always, by Dean David Hummels. And David, welcome to the program.
Thanks, really appreciate being here.
Yeah, diversity is talked about everywhere all the time now, not a new topic. But to think that the Krannert School started this program, the Business Opportunity Program, really focused on diversity. 50 years really makes a statement.
Well, you know, it was directly after Martin Luther King's death that we started the program, realized that we needed to do something. And that program has, for 50 years now, brought to campus some very talented students who might not otherwise have a chance at a first-class business education. They have then gone on to do amazing things in the world. Some of the leading entrepreneurs in the country have come out of that program, and it continues to attract to Krannert and to Purdue some leading companies who want to recruit from that student pool.
Yeah, the impact I'm sure would be widespread. As I talk to people about diversity, whether it's in the corporate world, academia, or whatever it might be, they talk about being intentional about it and really having a focus.
Well, you know, I think you have to start off by figuring out, how do I attract students who can succeed, and then while they're on campus, putting a program around them that will help them reach their potential, and then prepare them for the workforce so that the companies who come to recruit from us know that they're going to get top-notch talent.
And I'm sure there's got to be many benefits, among them that recruiting piece, as the corporate world looks at the kind of talent coming out of Purdue.
Well, I'll tell you a quick story. A friend of mine is a CFO at Microsoft and reached out to me by phone a year ago, and he said, I don't know what you guys are doing at Krannert, but we hired 20 students into our finance rotation nationwide. 4 of them came from Krannert. 3 came out of the Business Opportunity Program.
Interesting. You talk about things going on at the Krannert School in West Lafayette, the Export Indiana Fellowship Program. Export, a lot more attention being placed on exports, in particular here in Central Indiana, but I think statewide. Talk about this program and how the Krannert School is really integrating into it.
Yeah, so I think the notion is this. Smart business people realize that 95% of the world's population is outside of our borders, and if you want to grow your business, export markets are an important part of that, but where do you even start? You don't know the language, you don't know the regulations, and so on. And so what we do is we have a number of very talented students who come from those companies that you might want to expand into. So we pair an outstanding MBA student with an Indiana company in order to sort of help them get past the hurdles of language and regulations and so on. That helps those students to get learning experiences with the companies, helps those companies to grow internationally.
And I've got to assume that the small and mid-sized companies in particular would be fertile ground for this. The big companies know how to do it and have been doing it for
exactly. So if you're a Caterpillar or an Eli Lilly or someone like that, you've got operations all over the place. But if you're a small company that's got a world-beating idea, you need a pathway to international expansion, and that's what the program's for.
Data analytics, big data, those are the buzzwords these days. I know that's part of an evolving program and focus at Krannert.
It is. We think that the ability to use data will be a key competitive driver for almost any company. It doesn't matter if you're in retail or finance and insurance, manufacturing, agribusiness. You need people who understand how to use data to drive business decisions. So we really do 3 things. Every student coming out of our programs at Krannert, regardless of major, will have some talent. Second, we will find degree programs. We've built degree programs so people can go deeper and really help drive data to decisions for companies. And then finally, we have a very active consulting practice where we will take faculty-led student teams and provide them to companies who've got problems they need to solve.
All right, so a real focus, again, being very intentional on the data side as well.
Absolutely.
All right, David Hummels, the Dean of the Krannert School of Management at Purdue University. As always, thanks for being here.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
We'll talk to you soon.